ONS's immigration statistics for 2022 were released this week, with the headline data point being that net migration had reached an all-time high of 606,000 people. Here is my conversation with Ollie in Fordingbridge, where we evaluated this key figure.
I mean, it's higher than previous years from what I heard, but I mean, it can only be a good thing, really. I mean, it takes all to make a world, doesn't it, in my opinion. So I think it's a good thing, really. I mean, obviously there's not a lot of space here and whatnot, but we figure it out, I guess, kind of thing. It's for me, it's a good thing, because the more culture you have in the country, the better, kind of.
So you like the sort of social aspect?
The social aspect, yeah.
Right.
Just culturally, it's a good thing. You get better food. You know what I mean? English people ain't got the best food, but I think it's a good thing, personally. I mean, everyone wants to live here for a reason, so it's obviously a good thing.
Just on that point of overcrowding then, potentially, we are now almost the same size population as France, and obviously France is an area twice the size of us. How do you feel about the level of immigration with that particularly in mind?
So in that aspect, it can be a bit problematic. I can see both sides from it, but it is a difficult one with the same size population. Obviously, like you said, they're twice the size. I didn't know that, but yeah, it is difficult. But I think having the infrastructure in place is quite a big thing. Especially around where I live, there's a lot of new kind of housing developments going on big open spaces. Well, they were previously open spaces, but I think they're just trying to make room for it. But I think it will get to a point where we're full. But I think until then, it's.
You don't think we've reached that point yet?
I don't think so. No. I think there's a lot of space still to be used.
Okay then. Overall though, how do you feel about the UK government's approach to immigration? So do you think there's anything you would change if you were in charge of the sort of overall policy?
I think it's very scattergun from what I perceive of it. Obviously I don't know loads on the subject, but from what I gather from it, it's a bit scattergun.
Can you explain that a little bit?
So we had obviously Brexit a few years ago, which was, I think their whole selling line on Brexit was to tighten immigration, like you said, it's obviously increased. So it's saying one thing and doing the other, which you get with politicians, unfortunately. Get that with most people nowadays. But it's just in my mind, it's just a bit all over the shop. We're meant to tighten it up, and then we're having more people coming in, and it's real weird. But if it was me in charge, thankfully it's not, because it's a hard job. But if it was me, I think I'd keep the numbers as they are, really, and keep it. 'Cause like I said, I think it can only be beneficial to this country to have different people from different walks of lives. I think it really benefits the country, to be honest.
Perfect. Thank you so much for your time.
No worries, boss.